And we'll be watching the Hound's superstar wide receiver. He's coming off a game where he had the hot hands, over 160.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
Yeah, that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Barkley. Nowhere to go that time. Might have got the yard up to the 25. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Murray now to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6th-year quarterback.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
They begin with a quick throw out left. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Hounds get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stump it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Murray. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. 7 yards there and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Murray now on first down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Cardinals are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a first and goal. Murray going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Barkley is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Here's Murray. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Micah Parsons. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And his kick is right there. It's good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And as the offense begins another drive, ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And the final number on Next Gen Stats, how about this? 71 yards through the air. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
To throw again on second down. Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll get this right back to Rager. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years, our team seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, it's Murray. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out, and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Saquon Barkley, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's Memphis to once again go on offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Hounds are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray now. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Murray's throw complete to Rager. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 1st down, Murray. This ball complete to Rager. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Murray to air it out again. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 37 yards. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing now is...
Keep him out of the end zone. Force the incompletion. Force him into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. Now Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take another shot here. That's caught at the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Take it in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Hey, check that.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And quickly they get to the line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they were in the hurry up, maybe got going a little too fast.
And sometimes that's the danger of going to that type of a system, is that you don't take care of things as well as you would in normal situations. You get going so fast, you speed up, and you don't take care of the ball. And we just saw one hit the ground.
Absolutely, we saw what can happen.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Taken at about the 36. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left.
And he's got room. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Hounds have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Murray. Being chased out left. Hauled in over the middle by Rager. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. To throw is Murray. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. Room here to run. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that in an attack.
Back now in Memphis, Tennessee. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Murray now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cards are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought in a little of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 3rd, here's an option play right. He pitches it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now they're in the hurry up. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the right side, complete to 10.
You got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. They throw it out right complete, but they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that pick 6, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On 2nd and 10, Murray
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Going deep for Hopkins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. Going deep for Hopkins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Now Murray again. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Here's Murray. His throw incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Murray going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And it'll be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Throwing again on second down. Murray, he's going to let it fly. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fielded at the 33.